that reason that it should be voted down.
I call the honourable member Mark Mitchell.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. It's my great pleasure to stand in support of this bill. I just want to come back to what my colleague Mr Little said, and let's actually have a look at what a gang patch actually means. What does a gang patch mean? What does it signify? How does a prospective gang member actually earn the right to wear a gang patch? Is it because he helps an elderly woman across the street? Is it because he's learned how to tie a bowline knot or demonstrate an ability to build a campfire? No, it's not. Normally a prospect will start with what gangs consider the small stuff. Breaking into people's homes, stealing anything they can find of value, often damaging people's homes. And you know what? They may even leave a calling card, like urinating or defecating on furniture or bedding. Then there'll be the progression into armed robberies, serious assaults and drug offences. But to really prove that they're serious about becoming a good patched gang member, they'll find a victim to rape, or to really make a name for themselves, they might even kill someone. Every time you look at a gang patch or insignia, ask yourself this question: what crime against our society has that person committed, and how many victims have been left in the wake of their efforts to earn that patch? Although I stand here now proud to be a member of this Parliament, there was a time when in a previous role I was required to deal with gang members constantly. I can assure this House an important goal for any gang or gang member is to develop a reputation for being as dangerous, menacing and intimidatory as possible, whether this is through reputation or appearance. The wearing of a gang patch is designed to do two things, and two things only. One is to identify the gang that they're a member of, and the other thing is to try and intimidate all those around them. I just want to congratulate Minister Tolley and Minister Collins, because you're right, Mr Little, they are turning up the heat on gangs and have been turning up the heat on gangs since 2008. And we have to keep doing that. We have to keep doing that. And I congratulate my colleague. I congratulate my colleague Todd McClay. And I just want to raise something and speak about something that was brought up through the media by Mr Hardaware, and he said that I can't use the exact words that he said, but basically he indicated that, you know what, Mr McClay doesn't really know anything about gangs. What the hell is he talking about? Well, I can assure you, after having worked in Rotorua, and Mr McClay is the representative for Rotorua, that although it's a wonderful place, it's got the lakes, it's got geothermal activity, it's got lots of cultural events there, but one thing that they do suffer from, and that is a gang problem. They have a bad gang problem. And so Mr McClay witnesses the effects of that, witnesses the destruction on his community. In actual fact, there's probably not many MPs around the country that have to deal with and confront gang problems as much as what Mr McClay does. And I congratulate him for bringing this bill to the House. He could have made it a local bill, and it's not. It's a bill that's going to have an impact nationally on what is and the negative effects that our communities suffer with in relation to gangs. I'd just like to say that when my mum or my daughters walk into a government office, I don't want them to have to see gang members walking around with patches on, because those patches signify one thing, and that is that they have committed crimes against our society. And it's as simple as that. Thank you, Mr Speaker.
Good speech. Good speech.
I call the honourable member